Welcome, everyone, to Kobold Endeavours, here on the Nerdsmith Excitement channel. Welcome, thank you for joining us here tonight as we run by this wonderful one-page RPG by Grant Howitt, the creator of such wonderful games as Crash Pandas and
Honey Heist?
Honey Heist. Exactly, thank you. Tonight, our intrepid adventurers here at the table with me are going to be doing their best to survive a heist. That's right. Tonight, of all nights, these 5 little simple souls, these gentle bolds, will be stepping up to try and serve their dragon master and give him exactly what he wants. Without further ado, though, why don't we introduce our players tonight? Gentlemen, take it away.
I'll go first.
Okay, great.
Kyle will go first.
Sure.
Kyle will go first. I'm Kyle. So you can find me at Attic Grimsby online. I'm one of the resident Nerdsmith folks here on the network, happily here, and it's been a great subscription drive so far. I'll be playing the part of Klaus, the dragon turtle kobold. So that's it's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be fun.
I'm Joe. I'm also one of the Nerdsmith folks. I'm on Countless Heroes, and I do a show called Dear DM. And I am playing Snacks, the green kobold.
A good lad.
He's soft at heart.
Josh?
Hi, I'm Josh, aka Mini Vizzini in some channels, some circles. I'll be playing Kix, a black acid kobold.
Just a quick technical question. Did everyone hear Josh okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Just me, then. A little quiet on my ears. No worries.
I'll go next.
Excellent.
I'm John. I'm also playing a black kobold named Wikibee.
Excellent.
And I am Rev. You can find me at Rev Deshane on Twitter. And I am the host and GM of the Crit Show, where we play Monster of the Week. And I'm playing Brink, a ice kobold.
Excellent. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, with our... Oh, I guess me. And I'm Collin Kelly. I am the Game Master for Champions of the Earth, which you may listen to on your audio ears. We're a podcast. We're out in the world, but I guess we weren't really introducing... Really matter. I'm going to be running this adventure for you. I am the Dragon Master, who will be putting these kobolds through their paces. But first, before we jump into the rules for the game, why don't we hear a little bit about this exciting time for Nerdsmith?
Yes.
Kyle, if you would.
Yeah, you got it. So this is an exciting time for Nerdsmith. Right now, we're in the midst of our 2019 subscription drive, where we are asking for your support to continue to produce high-quality nerdy entertainment. We have a lot of different options available if you wish to financially support us, available at nerdsmith.org/subdrive. We have a few different subscription tiers, all of which have different benefits that come with it, some of them unique unto others, and others of them containing all of the lower ones as well. Things like mugs, things like a digital or physical copy of the 2019 Nerdsmith cookbook, a metal D20 from Die Hard Dice with custom Nerdsmith colors, a 2019 subscriber exclusive pin that is going to be announced very shortly. Thank you, Logan. We also have exclusive access to Discord servers. Our public Discord server is available down in the doobly-doo below. Feel free to come and join us. Give us a follow. Give us a shout out on social media. We appreciate any amount of support that you can bring. We love you. If you support us, we love you. Even if you choose not to support us, we just love you for being here. You're part of the Nerdsmith Network too, so we appreciate you. Oh, we are having 2 giveaways tonight. If we hit 50 concurrent viewers, we will be giving away a Die Hard Die, D20, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, Logan. And also a World Anvil giveaway. We'll be giving away a subscription for World Anvil. If you use the word !Kobold at any point during the show, you will be entered to win. The more people that enter, the better the prize gets.
Fascinating.
That's all I got.
That's excellent. I just realized for this tabletop game, I should probably have some dice.
For shame.
Look, every DM forgets something, right?
But your dice, sir?
Quick, do a distraction.
Quick, distract. What the living heck? Okay.
Surely one of you knows how to sing, right? Go, go, go.
Anybody
Talk
got
amongst
Amazon
yourself
now?
For just a moment. Jesus Christ, Colin. Okay, here we go.
I don't care about expensive things. Cashmere coats,
Like, literally.
diamond ring. I don't care about any of these things. All I care about is kobolds.
This is the stream now.
We're just... it's a Twitch karaoke stream. Yay.
This is actually some kind of like a hazing. He's going to leave now for 3 hours and just leave us here.
It took all of 1 minute for it to descend into chaos. Woo!
That looks like a dice bag.
Looks good.
So sorry, everyone. What a goof. What a goof. My special, you can tell that I'm very excited to run this game for everyone. This is my Dragon Eye dice bag. And I will, of course, be using my gold D6s. Now that obnoxious interlude is over, let's just chat real fast about this game, Kobold Endeavours. As in, the audience probably wants to know how it works. You think, maybe? A little bit, maybe. So, Kobold Endeavours is a wonderful one-page RPG that basically revolves entirely around D6s. These lovely kobolds all around us are wonderful squish children. They are very fragile, and they are not very bright, I'm sorry to say. However, what they are excellent at is distracting. That's right, each of these wonderful kobolds, while yes, because of their grand draconic ancestry, do have a single-shot breath weapon to be used only in case of emergencies. They also have the ability to distract. Each of them have 2 distraction skills that they can use and deploy in emergency situations. Now, as to what kind of danger they'll get into, well, we'll just have to wait and find out. But the point is going to be danger equals distraction equals success. Pretty simple, right? Yes, awesomely. Okay, cool. Without any further ado then, let's begin. This Kobold Endeavor. On a distant mountain peak, there is a crevasse. Inside this crevasse, a warren of tunnels, a network of warrens that slowly become more and more opulent as they go deeper into the mountain. That's right, this isn't a simple network of caves. This is the lair of the grand gold dragon, Regalis. That's right. In this magical, mystical place where the great gold dragon Regalis lives, he no longer hunts his own treasure. That's beneath him. However, he does allow his kobolds, of which he has many, serve his every want and whim. Well, the great Regalis' roar has just sounded out throughout the caverns. A massive, booming, thunderous call to all of his precious little ones to join him in his central chamber. All 5 of you, of course, have heard the call and are scurrying towards your brand new adventure, whatever may happen next. One by one, as you enter the crowd, you see, everyone's very nervous and they're ducking down and they're very concerned and they don't know quite what they're doing. But as you approach, why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us really what you look like? Why don't we start top and work our way around? That's you, Kyle.
Oh, okay. So what you see before you is a kobold that doesn't really have any distinct coloration. It's more of a mottled brown, if anything. But on his back, he's got a rather spiny shell that seems to offer him a modicum of protection against things that would otherwise other kobolds might not be able to shrug off. It protects him. He doesn't seem to. You have never seen him use a breath weapon, but he has at times slept inside of his shell to prevent bullying from the bigger kobolds.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so savage. Yeah, but kobolds can be so mean sometimes.
It's a dog. It's a kobold eat kobold world.
Very true. Wickeby?
So, not too distinguishing features on Wickeby himself, except for one small black wing that sticks out from the back of his shoulders. He lost one as an early whelp. But he's dressed in kind of tattered black cloth that he's kind of scrapped together with some silver bits to make himself a bit more shiny. And he kind of creeps along with his hands kind of close to his chest.
Mm-hmm. Keeping it tight and contained. Don't want to bump into too many people. I appreciate that.
Brink is fairly small even for a kobold, and he carries around a little bindle sack with him that is just filled with various odds and ends. And it almost seems like every time you kind of turn away and turn back to talk to him, he's wearing a different piece and standing just slightly different, as if he thinks you believe he might be someone different. And he is kind of modeled like white and blue.
I like it. A tricky boy.
Snacks is a little bit taller for a kobold, and he's very spindly, very, very wiry. And he's a dark shade of green, and you can see he wears what to a casual observer would look like a bathrobe. He wears what is actually a bathrobe and a very floppy cap. And strapped to his back is what appears to be a cage with a pigeon in it.
Okay, a pigeon friend. He's not I guess he's a taller kobold, so it's a pigeon-sized pigeon. It's not a comically large pigeon.
Nope, just a pigeon.
Okay, nice.
Okay, and Kix is average size, has black scales, kind of normal-ish brown, kind of tattered clothes, but his pride and joy is the pot that he carries around with him. A nice copper pot that has a couple of holes that have been kind of eroded into the end of it, and got a couple pieces of twine stretched from the handle through the holes. And in his other claw, he's got a stick.
All right. A motley collection of kobolds, and you don't particularly stand out. Kobolds are known for being both eccentric and I don't want to say bad dressers, but they make do with what they can. As you've all kind of gathered, there's a sudden hush that fills the room. Dark shadow starts to move out of those shadows. And keeping in mind that the room that we are in is a massive cavern covered in gold. That's right, gold seems to be splashed in every single corner, as if a hulking creature had thrown it and then hit it with flame in order to kind of a splattering of gold splatters everywhere with art just kind of stuck into crevices. It's horrendously gaudy, but utterly over the top. And as something comes out of the shadows, a creature... Well, my friend, it is Regalis himself. Hello, my little kobolds. He booms out to the entire room. It is my great pleasure to bring you here today. You get the chance to please me. Ha ha, yes, my little ones, you get the chance to bring me the next thing that I will love the most. It will be glorious, it will be grand, and you must find it for me. Now, I cannot give this glory to all of you wonderful beings. So please, draw a stone from the past sack. And you see a sack of stones kind of start passing along, and each kobold grabs one and pulls it up, and each of you snack that stone. Now tell me, brave one, which of you have picked white stone? Ah, yes, come forward, my 5. Rest may leave. And all the other kobolds are like, oh yes, and they bow, and they very nervously kind of swoop their way out of the room, leaving just you 5 and your massive, gilded, draconic master. So, let me tell you about my brother. Dominal is my twin, a reprehensible lout, an idiot, who's been amassing his own fair hoard. Well, you 5, I would like you to go to that hoard and bring me back the best you can find. Yes? Does this sound like something you can do to me? Do for me? Cross the barren wastes, infiltrate my brother's lair, sneak into the heart of his draconic compound, and bring me back his greatest baubles?
Yes, Mighty Dragon King, we will do this.
Whatever you want, boss.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, totally, we can do that.
But how are we getting there?
Well, I suppose you'll have to walk.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. And he snaps his finger, and coming out is another kobold. Kobold hands each of you a sack. Now, technically, this sack is going to be able to hold 3 pieces of treasure. What pieces of treasure you put into this sack? Well, that's up to you. Oh, and one last thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is that he has, or what it is that I will like. So please get an assortment of things. When and if you return, I will be the judge of what is the very best. And that single kobold, well, they shall be the hero their people have always needed, and my strong, right, best boy. So, only one of you can be the best, but you will all have to work together to outwit my idiot brother. Do you have any more questions?
I don't mean to be contrary, but if he's an idiot, why do we have to outwit him?
Well, I don't want to speak poorly of you, but let's just say you're equals on the field of battle, intellectually. And leave it at that.
That's so kind of you. Thank you.
Oh, question.
Yes?
Which way?
Ah. Excellent question. That way. Don't worry, head straight on that away, and you can't miss it. Look for the black mountain standing in the middle of nothing, spouting bouts of fire and smoke. Can't miss it.
I'm assuming there's only one of those. We
Aye.
won't get confused.
It is a singular great peak. The grand idiot thought it would be smart to hide on a mountaintop in the middle of nowhere. As opposed to my beautiful, amazing mountaintop, which is in the middle of the woods. Gotta think.
And what majestic woods they are.
Excellent. Well now, what are you waiting for? Be off with you, and bring me back that glittery good. And with that, you have your marching orders. Make your way to the cast, make your way to the mountaintop, steal that which you can, and bring it back. Easy, right? Yeah. It's gonna be great.
What could go wrong?
All right. Boodaloo, boodaloo, boodaloo. It has been a long week. You guys basically started walking, and you didn't stop. You kept up with the direction, and now you are cresting the last small ridgeline. As you've been following the smoke in the horizon, and you see laid out before you, yes, this grand, singular black mountain, surrounded by kind of a settlement. It seems like rather than building inside, Dominal, the dragon brother, has his kobolds kind of building on the outside. There seems to be a kind of a community at the surrounding the mountain, which is interesting at least. Tell me, gents, what do you want to do?
So, you've all done a heist before, right? Because I've totally done a heist.
Yeah,
Oh,
several.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've done
No.
totally, for sure.
No.
Well,
Not even one? No?
No. No. No.
I'll hold your bag for you then.
No,
Oh.
that's fine.
Oh.
I'll hang on to.
Okay, all right.
So,
I suppose we gotta get there first and see if we can find a way to extract the treasures.
yeah, it's easy. Nice and easy. Let's just go up the mountain. We're good. Let's just go up.
Oh yeah, I like that. Why don't you walk in front of me?
Well, as the natural leader of this group, I should be towards the back so I can see where you're going.
But I can't see the bird if you're like back there. I just like it so much. It's beautiful.
She is.
What's its
gorgeous.
name?
Clarice. Clarice.
Clarice.
Yeah.
Can it speak?
I mean, no, she's a pigeon.
What's a pigeon?
I imagine that is pigeon.
Okay, I thought it was a Clarice, but we'll be good. It's a bird.
All right. I guess I'm leading the way.
All right.
And as Snack starts walking, I follow behind, like anxiously, like staring at the bird in the cage, like shivering.
And Clarice is like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh. It's amazing.
She's pretty intense, but you get an idea of why she's kept around. Clearly, something going on in that head of hers. As the group of you start to kind of make your way closer to the enemy kobold camp, you see that there's overall, they seem to be living a life not unlike your own. Pretty dirty, pretty scrambly, but some nice little kobold cottages. I mean, holes in the dirt, but it's what a kobold's life looks like. But one thing that you do notice is that all of them have red bandanas. Yeah. They're all wearing some wear it as a cool little hat, some wear it as a little cravat, but they're all got them red bandanas.
I'm guessing that's some sort of a club signal, club outfit, club uniform.
Do we have a club?
Well, I mean, I have a club back home, but I didn't bring it.
They're difficult to wield.
I've got some different pieces of cloth. If we could find some blood, we could make them red, and then everybody could wear one.
That's not a bad idea.
Does anyone have too much blood?
Not the last time I checked.
I wasn't sure. Maybe they got some. The other ones. Oh, we could just take one of them other bandanas. They got them. Maybe they got extras.
Oh yeah, then I could keep these and they'll be the same. I won't have to, have all red stuff, because that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I could try to trade some of my belongings for a bandana or 2 or 5. Or 2.
5.
3. It depends on what the price is.
Now, my thought here is, why pay for something that you can steal for free?
Oh,
Yeah.
Strong arguments. There are 3 kobolds that are kind of separated from the group. They're kind of not particularly paying attention. They might be able to be jumped and their either their blood or their handkerchiefs stolen. There is also another kobold kind of off to the side in what looks like not a mud, but like a brackish water hole. And looks like they're actually slapping out some rags and stuff, cleaning as much as a kobold can clean anything.
Does anyone have any booze on them?
booze. No, I can't say that I do.
Is there any booze visible in the camp that's not carefully attended?
There are several kind of camps with people who are drinking around, but there's no and I mean, there's probably a cask of booze in those areas, but there's none just sitting out. You'd have to probably get into the camp in order to heist some booze.
I was thinking we could get them drunk and take their bandanas.
But then we'd have to steal the booze to steal the bandanas. I want to just skip to number 2. Possibly.
And Wickaby starts walking in the direction of the one kobold that's washing up in the pool.
Okay.
Hello, friend. Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh.
I was told I had to come over and slap things in the waters with you.
You here to help me slap things in the water?
Yeah, all them things. Just give me some. I'll help you.
Fantastic.
And they kind of hork over a pile of laundry. It's underpants, it's shorts, it's hats, and some red bandanas.
And I proceed to start swacking things into the water and splashing around with them. And trying to grab a few extra handfuls and work extra fast.
Whoa, wait, why are you going so speedy? You go too fast, and then we gotta stop slapping the clothes.
Oh,
otherwise you might have to go do something hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Show me the technique. I'm sorry.
Okay, you want to go really slow, and she kind of reaches in, smack, and she starts showing you how to take your time, do a real bad job. This just never gets done.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Never gets
Mhm.
done. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh.
You gotta just keep it on a slow burn. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like my cousin did this one time. He did the same job for like a year. He was so smart.
Man, so smart. I mean, if you live for a year, that's a good time.
It was amazing.
Yep.
I just keep smacking things away
Mm-hmm.
slowly.
Yep. And they kind of got their eye on you, and you're nice kind of slap.
You know, do we maybe need some more laundry? Do you have any somewhere else? I could look after this bag here while you get some more. Maybe you could get it, but you could take like, you know, a really long time to get it. It would be like all day, and I'd just be here doing this one.
Yeah, nah, I think I gotta stay here and do this laundry. You could go get some.
Oh yeah, where's it at?
As I slowly slap some more stuff.
You got sent here from laundry, right? I mean, you know where.
I have a short attention span.
They kind of look at you. And they look you up, and they look you down, and they realize something's not right.
Oh, what's wrong? You look all strangeless.
Well, where's your bandana?
Oh, jeez, it must have fallen in the water when I was slapping.
Hmm.
I start looking and just submerge myself underwater completely, looking for the bandana.
Okay. Well, why don't you roll a distraction then to try and get me to not see? If you are going downwards and there are no birds, so you have no distraction bonus. So let's see how this goes.
It's a 3.
You should have probably get out of the water. You know, kind of tap you and kind of pull you up. I don't think we dropped any bandanas in there. I'm not thinking about it. I don't think there was a bandana on you when you out of the.
I came from over there, like up that way.
Are you pointing out towards the mountains?
Yeah.
No, just
Right.
Okay, but you don't got a bandana, and we wear the bandanas so that no other kobolds can come walking in here, try and fool us, and you don't got a bandana. So when they start to kind of get up and they start to get pretty nervous and like maybe.
Oh wait, maybe I could find a bandana if I got up on this tree here, and then I could get a better view of the pool.
Okay, I mean I think we looked. Okay, yeah. Do you
So-
want to go?
so I start scampering to run towards a tree and start trying to climb up the tree to like get a better
Okay.
view.
I'm getting a view from up here. I could see the whole muddy water area from here. It's a good. I'll find it surely.
Okay,
And they're kind of watching you. Why don't you roll another distraction?
And I think as we see him kind of getting out of the pool and being kind of backed up by this group of people, Brink is going to put a mop head on and start hobbling that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so I'm on top of the tree now and looking down, and I'm going to see if I can't roll the distraction now.
Great. And you were going up.
I'm going up. I have a 6 this time. 6 plus 2.
So awesome. So
do you see any? Do you see anything from up?
I do. I see it. It's right behind you. Just turn around. It's right there. I can't believe it floated that way.
he turns around and he had a very short attention span and then sees one of the bandanas that they'd been cleaning and is like, oh, that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I must have missed it.
Thanks, friend.
Goes walking in there and pulls out the bandana and kind of waves it at you and is like, you better put this on before.
I jump down off the tree and run over and grab it and start tying it around.
Okay, I mean, as Brink comes up,
What's taking so long? You're supposed to have these clean by now. We need one for the group who's going on the thing, you know?
I was just doing this as fast as I normally do.
Yeah, I know, but he's supposed to come over and grab a few more. We gotta go. You're gonna get us all in trouble.
I'm not not getting anybody in trouble. What's the thingy?
You know the thing where we did the thing and people gotta go to the place over there.
And I'm going to point in that direction.
I'll also point in the same direction.
All right.
I got a 5. I don't know what that means, but I am in disguise and pointing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. So that is a successful. Like,
Oh, wait a minute. The thing?
Yeah, the thing.
Oh my God, the thing. Oh, okay. How many do they need?
5.
4.
4.
5 4.
5 for 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
4, but one of the guys' names is 5.
Oh, Fives. I love that guy. He's my second cousin. I love that guy. Okay, she dives in and slaps him a few times. I'm like, here, take him. They gotta get him clean. I know on the thing we gotta look our best. After all, if we don't look our best at the thing, why even show up?
Thank you, boys. You should take a break soon and have yourselves a drink.
We have earned a drink, haven't we? All right, yeah, all right. Godspeed. Dragon speed.
Thanks, friend.
dives back into the dirty laundry, and you have acquired yourselves 5 disguise bandanas.
Well, Brink, that was really great. Were you gonna wear all of them?
No, I think it might be... Oh, God, I'd look pretty sharp if I did, though.
Yeah, that would be pretty great.
Well, maybe later. I think everybody should have one right now.
Oh, I'll 4 of them.
So,
Yeah, so I'll take one and put one on, and when we get back, kind of disperse.
Looks like everything went to plan, just as I predicted. All right, let's get these on and figure out what we're doing next.
Do I hit the pot yet?
do you have the pot?
No, not Hit, yet. Kicks. No, not yet, Kicks. It's not your time yet. Soon though, the show's gonna start. It'll be good. I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was, I know.
All right, bandanaed. You now move closer into the kobold's camp. I don't want to put words in your mouths. Maybe you run away in terror.
Onward.
Flip a coin.
A coin?
Ooh.
I gotta tell you boys, I was on the seat of my shell, watching you flounder about to get these bandanas.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thanks, Cloth.
Good going. Oh, you know. Credit where credit's due.
As you begin to enter into the kobold's tavern, the kobold's kind of little community they've built here, you see that indeed it is not unlike your own community, with the exception of the fact that they are outside. The sky is overcast, kind of ash is falling. It's kind of nice. I mean, it is ash from a spewing volcano, but it's not bad. As you're kind of moving through the crowd, you kind of see, you see a group of kobolds carrying boxes and heading off to the right. There's also, you do notice that there are some orcs. Yes, orcs. Big, thick, ugly boys. And they're off to the left, kind of more in a direct route to the mountain itself.
Why do they get orcs? We don't get orcs. Why do they have orcs?
They were eaten.
Regardless, ate the orcs we had. I remember that.
I'm only like 13 days old, so I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't think I was there for that.
Oh, maybe not. Do you want to say hi to those ones? Before they get eaten, too?
I'm more interested in those boxes. Boxes have things in them. That's what boxes are for.
But can we go, because they were headed to the left, which means that the boxes came from the right. So there's probably more boxes over to the right.
And maybe less kobolds carrying them.
And we could get where we're supposed to go, because the bandanas are a good distraction. And where was I going with that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna follow you.
Snacks, I'm not the leader.
I start patting you on the back of your shell.
It's sharp.
Don't
Please be
worry,
careful.
I am the leader, and it is my responsibility to designate you to go to the front.
Oh boy, this is exactly what I wanted out of life.
So you're gonna
You're so brave.
so brave, so strong. Are you going to lead these kobolds off to the? I guess I said right, so to the left.
Wherever the boxes came from.
Okay. Okay. You guys are just a bunch of kobolds in a community full of kobolds. So you're actually doing a pretty good. You can move around with a bit of freedom. So backtracking along, you find a kind of large, not really a warehouse, but they've done their best to kind of create a roof to keep the ash off things. And what you find is basically a giant garbage pile. It's a heaping pile of all sorts of crazy bullshit. There are kobolds crawling kind of all over it, and you get the distinct impression that they're sorting. This stuff goes that way, that stuff goes this way. All in all, they're trying to kind of find the good stuff from the bad stuff. And there might be some good stuff. There is one foreman kobold. He's got a little paper clip board, he's kind of keeping track. And, yeah.
Maybe what he wants isn't here.
Or maybe he hasn't found enough of it.
Or I mean, maybe what our guy wants isn't here. Like maybe the good stuff is hidden in here.
That might be right. It's worth a look. There's a lot of different things in here.
Mm-hmm.
I walk up behind the foreman and try to catch a look of his clipboard.
Great. You can catch a look at his. It is basically a bunch of claw scratches on a piece of.
Oh my.
And I walk back over to Klaus.
He's got a bunch of notches, and the thing he's got, it's probably really valuable. We should steal it.
Oh, he should be reported to Dragon Resources. That doesn't seem like it's appropriate for the workplace.
You wanna go talk to him. You get it. If you get it, it's one thing in your bag, and you can bring it back, and you can be the bestest kobold that was there.
Excuse me, sir. Guy. Person.
Yes, it's me. I'm the foreman. Yes. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Foreman. I was wondering if I could be of assistance. I'm a new transfer, and to this large, lovely shit pile.
Trash. Garbage.
The garbage pit. Yes, excellent. Yes, okay. I could. Well, as you can see here, this is where we sort the garbage, but it's not all garbage. Some of it is treasure.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. That's what we said. Oh, so if you would like to actually head over to trash duty, that's actually where we go through all the garbage that's actually garbage. Sort it. That's where we start you noobs. Obviously the good stuff. Yeah. But I keep a good eye on it. So not for your touching, but you can go to the garbage.
I've actually got a nose for finding magical things. I can smell them out.
You can smell? That sounds lost the accent. That sounds highly unlikely that you can do that. I don't think so.
I'll prove it.
Okay, yes, prove it.
So that one was the trash heap, and that one was the special treasure pile, right?
Yes.
There's magic in that treasure pile.
Maybe? How would you know? I don't.
Kix, go get me one of those things. I'll prove it. I'll prove that it's magic.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm willing to.
So, and while they're doing that, can I nudge Wickeby and us kind of sneak around to the other side and start going through the pile while they're kind of creating this distraction?
Well, you certainly can if these two would roll some dice for me.
Would magic items distraction be appropriate to roll for this one?
I believe so, yes.
All right.
Yeah, magic items or distraction. And Kix, you're also assisting.
That's a 4 plus 2.
Do-
That's a total of 6.
Do I get a +1 from the distraction or no?
You can, yeah, you get a +1.
I rolled a 5.
Great.
Teamwork.
So, as he's doing, you guys are doing this kind of razzmatazz as we're looking at things. Yes, two of you, that's 2 distractions, so 2 of you can go over there and steal some stuff.
So magic items kind of have a peppery, kind of lemon-esque peppermint smell, and if you lick them, it kind of tastes like. Yeah, have you ever had a haunch of
Hutch?
Lazarus a haunch, like a leg from a goat?
Hunch. Oh, a hunch, yeah.
Yeah, like it's, like one of those. It tastes like that's been, in the fire for too long.
All right, what item have you grabbed from the pile, Kix, to bring over as my distraction?
It's like a necklace with a really intricate like square design.
Oh, so it takes it. Oh
no, you're just supposed to lick it, not. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
You might have
going to be okay.
No, you might have. Yeah, you should be fine, but you might have ruined the magic.
So, and as this kind of tomfoolery goes, which 2 of you are going to go steal? Brink? Mm-hmm. Oh, Brinks, I saw Snacks. Brinks and Snacks are going to make their run for it. You guys can each steal what's called a level 1 treasure. So level 1 treasures are... These are like coins, semi-precious stones. Nothing too impressive, but what do you guys grab? And I should make this clear, if you could keep track of what you're grabbing, that would be useful for later.
I find a coin that has each of the Dragon Brothers on one side.
Ooh.
I find a rather impressive marble, like little piece of glass that seems to have like almost holographic, like various images inside of it as you turn it around and look at it like a kaleidoscope.
Fucking cool. Okay, great. So you're both able to pocket those items, drop them into your bag. And meanwhile, back in the scene, it's like I just don't understand. It doesn't seem like magic. It seems like just a necklace.
No, it's because you bit it. It's, you're not supposed to bite magic items because they'll bite you back sometimes.
All right, well, put this back in the pile and maybe bring me back a different one. I want to get this.
Oh, Okay.
Or
I'll go.
you know what? I think I'm late. I think I need to get back to my very important clipboarding. It's very
Okay.
important.
Well, that's. Sorry for distracting you.
It's all right. Just get to the garbage. Get to the garbage, and I'm gonna get back to work now. Okay.
All right.
And he's going back to his very careful, meticulous study. It's possible he could be distracted again, or you could move on.
All right, we're wait a second. Did I see how did he bite the magic item?
Yeah, he did.
He's going to say this just within earshot. Doesn't he know about magic poisoning? That's not, I mean, he should probably see it. Like, do we have a doctor on hand? This is probably not good. Should we tell him?
I don't know. It's probably better not to know. My brother died of magic poisoning, and it was ugly death.
Yeah, he might be dead.
Magic poisoning? Excuse me. What?
Nothing to worry about. You're totally fine. You're fine.
All right, roll me a distraction check here, my dudes.
That is a 5.
Brink, are you doing anything?
Yes, a 6. I was losing my die, but I found it.
Awesome, great. So that is one distraction as he's like, I think I need to... Okay, to say it, I'm not sure really. I mean, you said your brother died?
Yeah, he had... I'm gonna point at, like, a random, like, little peck on him. Like, he had something looks like that. Was that there before?
I didn't know. Oh God, I didn't know.
And he's engaged. Who's running for that treasure? You get one. Oh God, that was so 3. Oh wait, I think Kix. I think you were up first. So you're already closest.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to pick out a stone that looks like this.
Oh. Okay, consider that a level 1 item.
If this is something, I mean, I guess you know what? I have had this birthmark for quite a while, actually. Forgot. I banned myself when I was young. This was me. This is on me. Yeah.
Well, it might have actually, that could have been exposure to magic item early age, and that means you're immune to it now. So it should be fine.
Yeah, it's good to know. All right, well then, thank you for the heads up. I was a little nervous there because you guys were the ones who were talking about magic poisoning, but I'm immune. So, everything's coming up. Phil. It's me. Clipboard Phil.
That's a very handsome name.
A hero.
Long line of clipboard Phils.
And he goes back to his clipboarding.
I'm gonna miss him when he's dead from magic poisoning. But we gotta go.
All right. You guys turn and make your way back deeper into the camp. All right, so this is the primary. You can kind of see now where they were carrying these boxes off to, and it is indeed towards the mountain, deeper into actually entering into the mountain. There seems to be a flow of kobolds. Not everyone, this is just kind of, you're able to move in and out. But there are 2 orcs standing at the gateway. And they're pretty cannily eyeing everyone. They're like, Steven, Chet, Bingo, Marcus, nice to see ya. And as you 5 start to approach, we'll go, whoa! Whoa there, little ones. I don't think I know you guys. Were you just born? Are you brand new?
I am very young, but would you like to hear a song?
Oh, well, I don't get a lot of chance.
to sing while I'm on duty, and honestly, the big boss man is kind of a kibosh on the old yodel-odel-odels.
But have you heard songs with birds before? They sing so pretty.
But birds are just for eating. They sing?
Oh yeah, I mean, this Clarice over here, she's got a beautiful voice, and so does Quix. So
Well, maybe sing me a little tune-a-rooney. Maybe next time I'll think twice before eating an old squab.
oh yeah, but they taste good too. I get it.
Okay, I'm going to take out my pot, and I'm going to start strumming on the horrendously out-of-tune strings. And I'm going to try to kind of sing so that, maybe the bird is singing, maybe it's me, I don't know.
Snacks is gonna actually, he's gonna take out his poking stick and just like with the rhythm, just occasionally poke Clarice just to get her to do a bit of a rhythm squawk.
Can't do a pigeon, sorry. All right, great. So you're poking at the pigeon and you're making an unholy fucking racket. But he's kind of, I don't know. Why don't you roll for that and tell me how this is gonna go.
That's an 8.
Oh,
That's a 5 plus 2 for birds, so 7.
so in fact, he's like, all right. Hey, tall Johnny, come on over here. Why don't you listen to this groovy tune? And it's the two orcs, and they're both into it, and they're kind of getting a little shuffle in, and they're finding the beat. There's literally no beat that you guys are following, but these two orcs are equally tone deaf, and they think that this is a really sweet jam, allowing the three of you to move on past behind them.
Everybody in the Kobold black is dancing to the dragon rock.
Awesome. And yeah, they're into it, and they're like, everybody in the black rock doing the dragon rock, woo! And they're kind of into it, and they just start boogie woogieing, which gives you two the ability to sneak away as well. Nicely done.
It's an elvish song.
It was
10,000.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Amazing.
I was waiting for one of the orcs to show up like Back to the Future. Like, this is the sound we've been looking for.
As you head in, you find a kind of large, once again, a large carved room. Now in here, there are less kobolds. There are significantly more orcs. They are not doing adorable kobold things, but rather doing relatively martial orc things. They are sharpening blades. They are hacking up pieces of meat. They are forging? Yeah, and wrestling. And they're wrestling with each other in the corner. Like good orc stuff. And they're kind of all throwing down a little bit. You see that some of the boxes kind of go in, and then some kobolds go left, and some kobolds go right. Seems to be kind of the two exits out of the room. And you five little kobolds standing in the doorway.
This room has significantly less gold than Regalus's cave. I'm disappointed.
Well, not all of his tunnels have all the gold in them. He just hasn't had his interior decorator hit them yet.
Yes, that's probably what's in the boxes, right?
Where are we going, Snacks?
Well, as the leader, I propose that we go left. We go left we go.
Left.
Okay. For a minute, it sounded like you were saying both of them at the same time for a reason I can't quite discern.
Stop your insubordination.
I'm sorry.
I heard left.
Good.
All right, as you kind of start to head left, one of the orcs stops you. It's like, hey, they're all cowboys apparently. Hey, You can't. This is the private quarters of special guests. Are you sure that you 5 are special guests?
We are pretty special.
I guess.
We're actually the entourage to the special guest. We were asked to scope out the special quarters to make sure it's up to the special guests' special needs.
I have a pot.
Oh, that could be useful. Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure why. You don't really look like much of an entourage for a special guest.
We don't.
I gotta be honest, Tiny. No, you all smell like something that crawled out of the old mud pits. And with the exception of the bit of the bling on here, to your one-winger, I'm not certain that I'm gonna be allowing you to move along here. I gotta be real.
Well, I mean, think about it. If we looked special, we'd get mobbed. And they'd know the special guest was on their way. You don't want the special guest to have their entrance blown, do you? They'd be real upset.
An incognito.
It's subterfuge.
It's part of the services that we offer for our clients.
Well,
And music.
That's
Well-
also part of the services that we offer for our clients. And some laundry and some trash sorting capabilities and some bird-related distraction tactics. You know, these various things.
well, do you have any proof of who you work for?
We've got these red bandanas.
Well, you work for us. I know that, but you're saying that who's the special guest?
Well, if we told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You don't want the
Well-
surprise ruined, do you?
I'm not in this for surprise. It'll be a surprise if I let strangers through my front door and into the rooms to go mucking about. Now, you either tell me who this special guest is and you prove it to me damn good, otherwise, the left hallway is closed.
I'll show you, okay?
I'm going to reach inside my bag and just pull out a random piece and be like,
If you recognize this, I mean, of course you recognize this. You know who this belongs to. You know. And, we don't have to say it, but you know.
I think you gotta hold it up higher.
And I like snatch it out of your hands, and I like scramble up something, and I like hold it closer to where his eyes are.
It's right here. You can see now closer. It's very good.
Okay, I'm kind of a little fuzzy, and I'm gonna need a roll.
rolling rocks. 6.
So it's a 4 plus 2 for climbing up something.
Yeah, you went up. Okay, oh. Do you work for the Archmistress of the Dark?
Yeah.
Yes, the Dark Mistress of the Arts.
She has been a-courting the old dragon body. I think she wants to make a little fledglings, if you catch my drift. My God, she's one of the way her 1,000 eyes seem to stare at you. To me, shivers.
Yeah, she sent that piece of clothing, to give to you-know-who.
My God, I mean, it's so small. How strange and dangerous.
It's very
intrigued.
scintillating.
Where could it go? What does it cover? Who knows? Yeah.
Almost nothing at all.
Almost nothing at all. Head on in there. Yeah, absolutely. Take a look around. Make sure everything is a set for her absolute shadowiness.
Yes, right away.
And no. If I see her, I'll tell her myself. I don't want to be a creeper. So he goes ahead and he's gonna let you in to the quarters. Now these are the guest quarters of the lair. Basically, they're pretty nice. They really account for a whole myriad kind of bodies and shapes.
There's a room that has like a big pool of water. There's a room that has a big old bed, a room that has an even bigger bed, a room that has like a nest, like a bird. It's crazy. But what I'm going to say is, each of you can wander around these halls and pick up one level 2 item. Right? You made it past the front door guard. He was on his lookout. Why don't you tell me what you guys grabbed?
What are the style of things in level 2?
Style of 2 of level thing. Style of 2 of level things. These are beautifully made items. Mm-hmm.
I pick up a candlestick that is made out of silver with a little bit of gold design on it.
Nice.
Snacks is going to pick up what appears to be a wooden smoking pipe carved to look like the dragon himself.
Oh. Good swag.
I think I grab a rug that really ties the room together.
Of course, obviously.
I don't know how to top that.
But Wickeby manages to find a sheet on one of the small beds that's kind of woven with like a golden fabric, and he just stuffs the whole thing into his bag.
Man after my own heart. I love it.
Klaus is going to locate a perhaps in one of the nightstands. There's a beautifully crafted pamphlet regarding the various activities that might be available within the it's artistically done, activities that might be available within the dragon's stronghold. It's like, while
Hot
you're here,
springs.
yeah, it's a little travel brochure, but it's like all hand painted. Each one of them is like vellum on each side, so it's like it folds out and then folds back up.
Sometimes the real treasure is the experience.
Yeah, it's the friends we make along the way. Yeah.
The candlestick is probably made out of pewter, but I'm sure it's silver.
You don't know. Maybe it's pewter covered, and inside it's solid gold. That's a badly designed candlestick, but these people are weird. You never know. Rad. So, exiting out of this zone, out of these rooms, there's really only one exit. You can either head back out into the main room, past the guard, head deeper in and if you listen, you can hear what sounds like kind of pots and pans clanking, people scuttering about. Sounds like a little bit more activity down in the other direction.
And I think the piece of clothing that we used for the distraction, I'm going to actually lay out on the bed and leave there just in case.
Great. Awesome.
Excellent follow through.
All right.
No.
As leader of this band, I nominate Wickeby to decide where we go.
I'm really hungry, and I heard some pots and pans. Maybe there's something to eat. I'm going there. I'll see you later. Come on, guys.
And so I start heading in the direction of the food, and just following my nose, like sniffing the whole way.
Yes, you do. And as you do, those sniffs and better, more and more scintillating, fat, gristling meat, old, steaming vegetables, fish. Just fish. That real good fish. Gonna roll in that stuff. As you end up in the massive kitchens of the dragon's lair. Many kobolds are dicing and slicing and cooking and moving, and it's a big flurry of activity. I mean, a lot of things got to eat in this zone. You see a gigantic mammoth kind of slowly roasting on a spit. There's lots of boars and pigs. This is clearly probably a dragon that don't eat just no raw meat. Like, this guy likes it. Choice. There are no orcs in this room, but there is a very plump kobold kind of at a central hub, like a kitchen master, basically, giving out orders, and flay that meat, and slice those bones, grind that meal, and has a bunch of has a little squad of folks around them.
I wave Brink forward towards next to me.
Yeah.
He's cooking food, and you're gonna help me get it.
Oh. And I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like extra aprons or just whatever they happen to be wearing, like as cooks.
No.
Fair.
They're all wearing they're wearing their apron, but no one is running around unaproned.
I'm going to see if I can fashion one just out of kind of the bric-a-brac in the bag.
Okay, technically the system has no role for that. So let's just say that you can let...
We could take the mop head that you have and then cut it in the middle and then hang it around you like a skirt.
We'll say that you have a disguise bonus for any distractions.
Okay.
Your disguise is you have crafted. Yeah, exactly. You crafted a disguise to make you appear as if you are a regular kitchen kobold.
And so,
Okay, come this way, and let's deliver the food, but to us. Wait, except that last part. We didn't need the quotes around that last part.
I just grab a wooden spoon and I carry it with me.
and just make our way over to some of the preparation area and start to like we're supposed to be plating things.
Oh, you there! You stop that! It's terrible mise en place. Terrible mise en place. You there with your dirty little hands, and it's the kobold, the cookfrau, kind of pointing at you. Stop that!
I drop my
He's on
pot.
what? Oh, yeah, bring it.
Yeah, I drop my pot over in the corner. Oh, sorry.
Oh, get back on the stew line! Get back over there with some stew! Stews!
Yes, of course.
And she waves you over to go. There's a bunch of pots. There's a bunch of people managing pots off in the corner. Go! But you there, with your tiny little tiny hands, what are you trying to... What are you trying to do here?
No, I was trying to make presentation because I've heard that is a big part of the meal.
Oh, it is! You must absolutely capture the frisson food. If the food doesn't look good, then it will not taste good.
We've come from a very long way to learn from you, Chef.
Me? You've come far to... Me? Oh.
Yes, your reputation precedes you.
That's so... No one... They always just think that the dragon eats whatever he wants, but he doesn't. He eats what I carefully prepare for him. What emotion were you trying to evoke with this arrangement?
Confusion.
I see that. You've done a fantastic job. Tell me, you should just... And where did you come from? You've come all this way.
I came all the way from the trash sorting pile. I've worked my way up.
Oh, the trash with... And God, dragons forbid that you have even cleaned your little claws. Get out of here. You have to leave right now. Get out. Go clean your paws.
Oh, yes, Chef.
Good. Leave.
I'll follow
Go.
behind and...
Where are we gonna find a place to wash up?
I don't know, what's that even... Like, I've fallen in water before, but how do you intentionally wash up?
I have no idea.
Ma'am, before we go...
Snuck right up on me. Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
I am a quiet one. Is there a particular place that you would prefer us to get cleaned?
That little loud one over there. Pot. He's over there by the stew waters. That's where you can probably just toss yourself into the big in all fairness, the big pot that's filled with water, just go ahead and jump in there. That's the base stock that we use to make the stew. Actually, the kobold, it turns out kobolds are rather delicious. So your sweat and ichor actually is quite for the dragon's palate. So don't tell your friends.
I would never dream of it.
Hop in the pot with you. Hop in the pot.
So this is how mock turtle soup is made.
I believe it's called an amuse-bouche.
I'm certainly amused. All right, as you kind of climb into the pot, you can. There's carrots and there's all sorts of stuff in there already. There's a big idiot ogre, kind of like stirring it with big, and he kind of takes the spoon and kind of pushes you down under the water. Clean, clean, clean. He's done this before. Are you all hopping in the stew pot?
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Yeah, it's warm. It's nice, actually. Good stew pot. You know, it smells earthy and yeah, just gargle it. Just drink it up.
I'm pretending to make soup.
Right. Yep. Bacon soup. So you're just tossing things. How are you pretending to make soup? What's that look for you?
Just trying to watch what other people are doing and try not to do the opposite of that. So if they're throwing something into a pot, I'm throwing that into a pot.
Great. You don't really know the difference between a lot of things. Like, is that a Vega or a giant salt cube? You're not quite sure, but someone grabs something, puts it in the pot, you're also grabbing it and putting it in a pot. You're grabbing something and putting it in a pot. Basically a pot of like uncooked meat and forks and other exciting things. All right. Meanwhile, you're all clean. Hopping out of that pot.
I'd also like to make an addition to the soup.
Oh, you want us to add to the roux?
Thank you.
Oh boy.
She didn't get that. She didn't understand. We understood though. We get it.
We are cursed with knowledge.
We are the damned. Thank you. All right, you hop back out. You come swaddling over. Okay, clean my little. Okay. You're making the thing. Okay, so if you just want to like line up, you can just start to cook. We're just gonna start with peeling potatoes. So just go ahead. Once you're done peeling potatoes for at least a good 10 to 15 hours, then we can move you on to cutting the potatoes.
Oh.
But this is where it starts, so just go ahead and get to work.
Ma'am, I would like to offer you something that you may have never been offered before. And that is to have your knives sharpened by the finest of whetstones available. By shell. If you take your knife and you take it and you rub it along one of these spines here, it's going to, it just takes about 3 swipes on each side. And then, this knife is filthy, by the way. It should go into the soup spot, the soup pot. So then go ahead and give that a shot.
Oh, so she takes the knife and she's kind of thinking about it, and as she thinks about it, you those dice.
That is a total of 8. Rolled a 6, plus 2 for a sales pitch.
Damn. These. Oh, shing. Oh, it's so delightful.
So bring them all over
right
here.
Next to your head. Just.
Yep.
Shing
It's
and
right in under there.
shing.
Just be careful. It's very delicate back there, and I don't want to. I want to keep continuing to provide my services for a very long time.
Okay, she can definitely do that. Now, there's a lot of treasure in this room, but there is delicious meats of any kind. There's basically any kind of piece of cookware or meat, or perhaps herbs and spices that could be interesting. We will say that they are level 1 treasures. And I'm willing to sharpen. I mean, she is digging this knife sharpening. So that is 1 grab for someone.
Let's see, and you want to do 3 swipes per side.
Yeah.
And, at the right angle. You can't do it at too sharp of an angle because then it'll dull the thing that you're just trying to sharpen up. So you want to hold it just like right along one of the... Yeah,
Oh,
there
yes.
you go.
I know
You
how to
got it.
sharpen up. Yes, shing. Ooh, I love it. I guess... Yeah, Wickeby, grab something.
So Wickeby climbs up onto a shelf nearby and starts rooting around and finds himself what looks to be like just a hardbound book of some sort, and just like stashes it into his bag.
Got a book. Why don't you roll another? If you want to keep me here sharpening, you're gonna have to roll on me some distraction.
Hey, there's some more knives up here. You can sharpen more of them.
Oh, good. Bring them down. Bring down the knives.
All right, so I just grab a few, and one drops to the ground, and I hop down with the knives.
Yeah, just fucking juggling, bungling all these knives. Oh, yes. Bring them down here, and we'll just sharpen away. Kyle, why you guys are kind of working together? So, Kyle, Klaus, why don't you take another distraction check with a
Okay.
+1?
Okay, so a total of +3 on this one. Oh, that's good, because it was a 4 total.
Ooh, yes, so sharp. So sharp. She's kind of getting closer and
That's
closer. Just,
good.
mm,
Could you...
That
It's-
seems good. I
this
think
one is good, probably. Yes. Twang! Perfect.
That's how you test your knives, is you throw them into the wall.
Well, normally I check my knives by taking the fingers off of kobolds who don't do what I tell them to do in my kitchen. Luckily,
What?
everyone is doing exactly what I want right now. That's another distraction. Yeah.
From...
Oh, you've gone quiet.
Who's rolling?
Oh, that was a roll. We had a roll. Snacks, I think you get to grab something. But he's quiet.
I do want to say it was a total of 4.
I thought you said it was 4 plus 3.
No, that was a 1. It was a total
then.
of 4.
Thank you for your honesty. No, then she's like, oh, that is all of my all of my sharp knives. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to my duties as head chef for the horde of hungry mouths.
I'm going to drop the pot that has the forks and stuff in it and make a lot of loud noises.
Clang, 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 clang. Oh, what are you doing? And she comes in. Oh, you've made a mess.
Oh no, sorry.
What kind of stew were you cooking here? What were you...
It was a meat stew.
Meat stew? But that's a stapler. Why is there a stapler in your stew?
It all fell.
Roll that distraction.
That's a 4 plus 2 for loud noises.
Okie dokes. Oh, as she tuts and tries to help you clean up, somebody grab something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Good. Snacks is just gonna dig into like one of the wine racks and just get like a fancy ass bottle of wine.
Hell yeah. Get that good. Is it a rosé?
Probably. He doesn't
Ooh.
know.
Ooh, nice. Love a good draconic rosé. Radical. Okay, just stop. Just put it down. We'll take care of it. You just go on your way. Maybe you'll join the potato line. Just don't worry about this.
Okay.
tidying. Okay, good. She cleans it up. She heads back to her.
Guys, we should go. I don't think we're gonna get any more out of this mise en place.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting as much tutelage as I wanted peeling potatoes for hours.
Wickabee's mouth's just stuffed full of carrots, and he's just noshing on them. And he's like, I think we can go.
Good. Gotta get your veggies in. So I tell people you gotta eat your veggies. Very important. So you continue along. As you exit the delicious aroma of the kitchen, you start to enter into what is actually kind of a, clearly probably this direction towards, well, the more inner sanctums. You pass an orc who kind of looks at you as he continues along. And pretty soon you see up ahead, there are two orcs standing in the kind of open doorway of something that is, well, there's a gleaming light coming from inside. But two orcs in front of the doorway, very stern, very guarding. You might even think they're guards.
All right, gang, what's the plan?
Well, the music worked the last time. Can I music again?
They might be jealous that they didn't get to go to the last concert. It might
Yeah.
work.
We can tell them it's a reward for their hard work doing the guard stuff.
And you could take them a couple of these carrot tops from, excuse me, Wickabee. Just pull carrot
Pulls it out
tops
of
out. As for some appetizers. I think would be good. Really sweeten the pot.
Okay.
So is it in the key of A minor that we're gonna do?
I mean, we are all pretty young, so that fits.
I can't sing anything. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that means. I just play by hole in the side of head.
So I can use this wooden spoon I got from the kitchen.
Sure.
Just start smacking it and making a beat.
What, against the pan or against the head? Mm-hmm.
You got like you got like a pot, right? Yeah, smacking against the pot, create a beat.
Okay. And both orcs kind of look over. Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be down here. Not at all. You can go on back. Go back. Not this way. Nope.
We're entertainment to show off all the beats. Right, quicks.
Kind of nervously look over at you.
It's a reward for all of your hard work guarding. We have a song written special for you. Yes. You ain't nothing but a guard orc. Guarding all the time. You ain't nothing but a guard orc. Watching all the time. I saw you guard your treasure. You sure are a friend of mine.
And that's cool, baby. Roll me some distraction. There are two guards. So we might need a distraction from one of you guys as well.
I don't
Or
know
all
what's
three.
I don't know what's going on with the dice rolls today. That was a 6 plus 2.
Great.
I think that while he's playing the song, Brink comes from behind Snacks and has put on a different outfit and is trying to look like a dancing kobold and is like seductively dancing to the song and trying to distract the other guard.
Okay, great. So yeah, roll that distraction for me.
4, but with the +2, it'd be 6.
And a pre-existing distraction, 7. The guard is kind of like, I never really thought them kobolds were my type, but maybe I've been and he's like, yeah, buddy. And these two are kind of, they're indie. They got song and they love this fetching little number that they're all kind of grooving boogie woogie style to. They're both distracted. If you want, the three of you can scoot on into the door.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Okay. These two guys are kind of like hanging out and they're good. Now, unfortunately, they are the two of you. Are you going to just kind of keep them dancing and hope that these guys... Are you going to try and extricate yourself, or are you going to keep this distraction going?
I think that looking at Quicks, like, as the song just keeps going and going, trying to give him, like, the high sign, like,
we don't want to spoil the whole show, boys. You have to come. We got a late night performance, a blues show. You should show up there.
Oh my stars! All right, well, what's your name? What can I?
Tink.
Oh, Tink. Well then, that's a lovely name. Lovely name. All right. I don't normally do this. I mean, my name's Red. Maybe I could see you later, maybe, perhaps.
Well, I'll tell you what. You come to the show, we'll give you a backstage tour.
Oh, okay. I need you to try and distract him it's a fluster check, basically.
a 5, but I guess with disguise, a 7.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just give me 1 second. And he kind of turns over to his friend, and he's like, Steve, I mean, what am I gonna? And he's like, no, come on. It's okay, Red. Come on, you got this. You're strong.
I'm looking at Quicks, and I'm like,
virile. You're like it's like, ugh. Like, well, Tink, Tink? Oh, man. Happened again. Inside the room, why, yes, my gents, you are in a level 2 room of treasure. These are beautiful, precious items, objects. Like, this is some of the good stuff. Maybe not the best stuff, but a lot of paintings and statues and all sorts of stuff, and you have your pick of the room. What do you grab?
I start rummaging around inside the nightstands and the beds areas, and I find a kind of decorative diamond snuff box.
I love that. Diamond snuff box. Put it in the bag. How many things do you have in your bag? 3 things. Bag is full. You can always remove things from your bag, obviously. But, cool. What else do we got?
Close will look at this kind of, it looks like it's wrapped in a thin parchment, almost like a thin box of parchment. It actually holds a deck of very, very nice playing cards. Seem to be a unique set that has like gilding, like illuminated gilding on the back of the design, and some of the face cards have some of the gilding on it as well.
Rad. Hashtag buy me this. It's on my Amazon wish list. That's dope.
Snacks will go through the room and find hidden under one of the what's like some sort of cabinet or something, just a really ornate, detailed, like golden detailed book. And opening it up, it seems like it's like fantasy Karma Sutra for dragons.
What a find! Okay.
I think that Brink finds what looks like an oversized pair of opera glasses. They're like almost dragon-sized and just with the little one handle and yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Amazing.
Yep, and I'm going to find like a statue that's kind of abstract art. It's just kind of a little bit amorphous. Doesn't really look like anything unless it's like looking at the clouds and trying to figure out what it is. That sort of thing.
How wonderful. That's delightful. An abstract piece. Which is when you hear behind you, whoa, Tink? What are you? And both guards are now looking into the room at the five of you. What are you? Five kobolds in our room? What are you? They're grabbing it! And they both charge in at you, each drawing an axe. 2 orcs coming at you with axes! One of them comes in straight at you, Tink.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Oh God! And you, what is your breath weapon?
Ice.
Ice, as you burst out a burst of flame. Tink, you broke my heart! Shing!
You're as
As
cold as ice.
As he freezes. Still, Red, you little she-devil! And he's turning around with the axe and back at you, Brink, to chop off your little kobold head!
Scatter!
Running around the frozen person.
Snacks is gonna use his breath weapon as well. It's smoke, so he's just gonna make a smoke screen to try and get away.
Oh, what's happening? And then the orc is smacking away at the smoke and the danger and can't see. Now you guys actually can catch your eyes. You can head back out the way you came. But actually that's right. Unfortunately, that's where Red is frozen. He's frozen in the doorway. And this is where the guy's smoking around and trying to get, there's only one way out, and that is the back. There's a back corridor, actually, out of the room. That's really, you gotta run. He's gonna,
Yeah,
he's
run out
swinging his axe.
and pick up a
go,
random
guys,
thing
come on.
and throw it down the other hallway to make it sound like we went that direction.
Tink. He's like, oh, God. And he's trying to, he's gonna head out, and you don't know if, but the 5 of you scurry upwards through this smaller, dark chamber, this hallway. You are going down. You are going down, and you hear echoing above. You hear kind of like people are yelling. There's some like fervor of activity. It's quieter and quieter as you head down, and things get warmer and warmer. And eventually the cavern the tunnel that you've been traveling opens up into a room, a big room. In fact, the caldera of this volcanic mountain. Lava flows majestically, I suppose. It blubbles and blorps. And you see in this place, unlike your own Dragon's Chamber, is everything is kind of in heaping piles, but it also kind of is sloughed off into the magma. So there's like pools of gold in the magma itself, as if the magma is like melting and reforging that gold over and over and over again in kind of a constant movement of kind of, once again, more of an abstract mixed media kind of hoard. And you do see heaping piles of the good shit. We are talking level 3 treasure. Level 3 treasure, which is defined as unique works of art. That's right. Statues and big things, like the kind of shit that a dragon would be like, yeah, that's my good big stuff. Right? And curled up, half in the lava and half out of the lava, is a dragon of immense size. A gold dragon, much like Regalis. In fact, he looks exactly the same.
They
Kind
must
of
be twins.
lounges pawing at the ground, pawing at the... He snorts. I smell kobold. Kobolds! I smell you.
You should just be smelling soup. I got cleaned in the pot in the kitchen.
My secret ingredient. I can see you. And he cuts his eyes. And he spots you. Right there.
Hello.
Well. Hello, little ones. Come closer. Come closer to your liege, Dominal. Hello. What brings you to my chambers?
Well,
Janitorial.
We're tax collectors. It seems there was an issue with the amount owed, and we're just making compensation so we don't have to deal with that in a legal sense.
Tax collectors.
in that we collected taxes from another dragon and we're bringing them your way because they didn't pay enough to honor you.
Yes, yes. I have felt that some of the locals have been skimping on my hoard. Excellent.
Yeah, skipping.
What did you bring me?
Snacks is just going to unfasten the cage from his back and just hold aloft Clarice. This is the rare
magic bird.
Yeah, magic bird. Rare magic bird that does bird and magic things.
Does it? What magic does it do?
Well, to do that, I have to. We would have to open the cage, and that's extremely dangerous.
A magic bird, you say?
We found her in a crater where a village used to be, and the only thing that was left was the bird cage in the middle of the crater.
I see.
We think
Bad?
the cage is magic and contains her evil wrath.
Well, the cage is certainly not magic. But this little evil bird, you say? Interesting.
The most evil of creatures.
Was kind of intrigued by this bird. If you guys wanted to try and roll a combined distraction so that perhaps someone could steal some things, but I gotta be real, everybody. If you want to steal that good stuff, you're gonna need to start combining some distractions and really getting some good work done.
That's a 3 + 2 for bird?
A 3 + 2 for bird. Well, let me see this little... takes the cage.
Oh.
That's how you get magic poisoning.
Perhaps was magical. Certainly delicious. Tax well spent. Thank you. You may go now.
We're also down here for other reasons as well. We know various ways to get into certain places, namely dragons' hordes, and we could go and steal things from those dragons and bring them to you, but our bosses upstairs, they don't recognize our brilliance, so we wanted to pitch it to you directly. that we know things that the other kobolds may not know.
Well, the idea of stealing from another dragon is repulsive to me. The idea of taking from another horde, you would have to be really a reprehensible kind of worm to take what isn't yours.
That would be the worst imaginable thing.
But if it was yours already, and perhaps was just someone else's possession,
And then it's just repossessing what was yours. So we call ourselves the repossessor bolts.
Well, Repossessor Bold, let me consider this. You, do that magic that you do.
So
First, it involves going way up there with this guy's
yeah,
brass
step
pot.
one.
Yeah, give me.
And I motioned to Quicks to hand me the brass pot.
Oh, this one, but it's copper.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I got it.
And I start to climb up to the top of a kind of stalagmite on the ground and try to bounce on top of it, and just start banging it really loudly on the side of the cave.
Yes, excellent. I see. Close. Did you roll?
I did.
This is how we announce the things we do as repo goblins.
You know,
both of you roll.
The repobolds. Oh, what was it? It was the repossess. This is I rolled a 1.
5 plus 2, so 7.
Well, I don't really think that I'm in the market for any kind of thieves, but this, you can stop that noise, please. And he's distracted at least for one. Someone can grab something.
Yeah, I will try.
Oh, great.
And then once I grab something and stuff it into my bag, I'm actually going to turn and point to him up there and be like,
That's the thing that we know is that for a lot of people, that noise causes such a distraction that they don't realize the danger they could be in.
I understand. That was a terrible noise. It just filled my entire head. It's clanging. Please don't do that again. Did not like it one bit.
Oh, we also make some pleasurable noises too.
I don't necessarily think I want to hear about your
It's not like we're being pleasured. It's like it causes pleasure for other people.
Oh, you can please me with your
Pleasing, yeah.
Well, I'd be interested in hearing some pleasing noises. You're thinking
Close.
Oh, yes.
I start tapping on the drum a little bit from up top.
It sounds like the death rattles of a cave banshee. I love it.
You've heard this before.
I might love it, depending on certain things. Roll me them dice.
That's a 6 on the die.
It's a 6 too. Oh my god.
It reminds him of his youth spent as a smaller dragon. Yes, drowning his enemies. It just really sparks that, kind of takes him into the way back. I remember when I was but a young drake. Oh, I drowned my enemies in the lakes, so I could hear them burbling. It brings it back to my pleasurable youth.
We're also called the burble bolts because of
Because you burble so well. Alright, as you two are distracting, I think Kicks and Snacks can grab something.
Yep.
I gotta know what you grab. Whoop. I went quiet. Oh, there we are.
I'm just trying to think.
Previously, for me, since I've already grabbed something, I think in honor of this weekend, I have found a gold gauntlet that's got a couple of gems encrusted on the knuckles.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just a round. Yeah. No big deal.
I think Snacks finds like a really fancy gun. Just like probably owned by like a general or something, but just a gun.
Fucking great. Like a musket or like an AK?
Like a musket.
Okay. Dope. Why not? Yeah, we got guns in this universe.
I'm getting rid of my ruby because I see a jacket that just has tons of rhinestones on it.
The jacket was actually on, like it's this amazing sculpture, like made of marble, and it's an Adonis, right? And then like over the is this fucking ugly as shit jacket. Yeah, awesome, great. Oh, thank you, Burble Bolds, for this walk in memory lane. It's truly just so rare that I get to wax poetic about my younger days before I got into this life of being a dragon emperor with all my dope shit.
It's all of your dope is pretty shit.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what? It's so rare to be to have good taste, especially in your family. You know, everyone is always so they think they know what's good, but they don't know what's good. They don't know it for sure. They're so high and mighty. Ugh.
What? Yeah.
So, but now that you're relaxed a little bit, you know, we talked about all your dope shit. The other service that we provide is security. Like, we can show you some weaknesses here in your infrastructure to protect all of the dope shit.
Impossible. There are no weaknesses in my lair. I have meticulously crafted these defenses.
Oh yeah? What about right there?
And he steps back and he points high up on the ceiling, where if I'm imagining, I guess, that we are inside of a volcano, so the opening of the volcano, unless that's not the case.
No, yeah, there's an opening to the volcano. What?
Look at that big hole.
Well, yes, the smoke from the volcano must leave. But do you
Yeah,
expect...
but think of all the bad people who could get in that hole. Things go in, things go out.
Well, they would need to climb down. I mean, I never really thought of it as a defensive weakness. Intriguing.
They could just fly like a boulder over and drop it on your head.
Yeah, you forget about the bird people. Bird people will fuck your shit up.
I do not care for the bird people. Interesting. Well, but I also am very confident in my own ability to... What is a mere boulder going to do to me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it.
It's
Obviously.
a very big hole, and it's a very big boulder that could fall through there.
And obviously nothing could ever hurt you. You're far too strong, but what if the boulder lands on some of your sick stuff? And then the stuff will be broken.
Oh, it'll be so bad.
Oh, I would not like that one bit.
And the bird people poop and pee at the same time. It's real gross.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
Take your word on that one.
You just, you're walking along and then you look up at the sky and you coated. It's from head to toe.
That sounds fucking gross.
Boulder-sized poops, and at the same time.
It's just
all over your gold.
Really unpleasant. Really unpleasant to be thinking about this. Brink and Snacks, I believe you were the two. Distraction?
A 4, but if there is a 2 for my pointing, that would be a 6.
Yep, you were pointing. Pointing's good.
Did you know that 1 is a number on the die and it can be rolled?
Interesting. Well, that is 1 distraction then. Who's gonna grab something? Oh, close. Yep. Your little turtle body gonna make its way over.
So Close sees a it looks like a sculpture of a dragon egg, and it looks like it's got the gold coin, like it's made of gold coin on the outside, but as he picks it up, it's actually just this super fine gold filigree work that has these fire opals embedded throughout it, and there seems to be like this glowing light on the inside of it. It's very lightweight.
Wow. Boop. Put it in that sack. You have given me a lot to think about, brave kobolds. I mean, I never really thought of my amazing skylight as a danger before, and while I do not fear rocks, the idea of having birds shitting on my super dope stuff it really just turns my stomach.
And
So,
I'm sure the most of the audience too.
One man's hole is another man's toilet.
Your cave is a toilet.
that is... Nope, do not like that. I need to get to defending this work. Maybe plug this up, perhaps a net, I'm not sure. But you've given me a lot to think about. I'm going to need you all to just go ahead and go. And I'm going to get to work on this.
Can I just sing you a song to commemorate our meeting today? Just to close it out. I wrote it especially for you. Yes.
I must warn you, I am not a fan of music. But I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Okay.
Play your song, little kobold.
Wise guys say only fools rush in, but we can't help repowering for dragons.
Why don't you roll them dice?
That is a 4 plus 2.
You know, little one,
No?
it's true. Some people truly are fools for their jobs, for their lot in life. You've
Yes.
given me something to think about.
Okay.
And while we're having our tete, someone grabs something. Who has the fastest fingers? Ah, Wickabee!
So Wickabee slides down the stalagmite that he's on, and he takes the book from the kitchen and stares at it for a second and sees another small book in front of him, and he snags it and swaps out, and on the front of the book it says, "My Journal." He stuffs it in his bag.
Goodness. Yes, little one. Tell me, little kobold. As he kind of still keeping real close to Kix. What is your name?
Giggles?
Giggles. Well, Giggles, you've given me so much to think about. I think you will be my new favorite. Yes,
Okay.
I think you get to be my special little man. You get to stay with me forever. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But he has very important jobs to do.
No, he does not. He is now my official little music man, and I will care for him forever.
Yeah. Should we perhaps make it so that he has more instruments and can play more songs for you then?
Yes, please leave him all of your instruments. Just leave.
I breath weapon him.
Your breath weapon to dragon? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I'm
What's your
moving
breath
very
weapon?
quickly away from what
his acid.
Do you spit it at any particular part of the dragon? Yeah. As
If he's all like that,
Mhm.
it's just a sneeze right in the face.
Oh my god, you guys run! I don't know what I just did.
Run away, run away, run
And
away!
I just start running.
Run!
And he just starts flashing and kicking and cracking, and his breath weapon. And I am going to need all of you to roll that d6 and just tell me what you get.
4.
That's a 6.
6.
3, 6. All right.
2.
So you both get hit by the fire and you're knocked off your feet. You're tumbling down as your friends continue to run. You are momentarily stopped as the dragon turns one more time and sees it. You two. And he starts lumbering towards you to just utterly eat you completely.
Sorry, which two?
Oh, he's charging at you.
Oh, run away! Run away very fast!
Yeah, Kix, Brink, and Wickabee, you are on the run. You turn around on your shoulders and you see that Close and Snacks are both momentarily lagging behind. It looks like they may be eaten if there's not something you can do.
Well, I mean, they said we only lived like 37 days, right? Should we just keep going?
I reach into my pack and I pull out the decorative woven sheet that I sprung from the other room, and I throw it in the air behind me, trying to get it over his muzzle.
Okay, yeah, roll that distraction.
That's a 3.
Oh, no. And he fires, and that beautiful golden sheet turns to so much filigree and shatter and dust. As he still coming in to bring down one massive claw.
I would like to, in this moment of panic, retract into my shell and grab one of the pieces of treasure and pray to the dragon goddess that we make it out alive.
Mm-hmm. And as his massive dragon slamming down onto you, it smacks into you, but essentially acts as if he smacked a ball, and you and your little turtle body go flying across the room, kind of arcing over Kix, Brink, and Wickabee's head to clatter next to the room's exit, making it across the room. Ha ha ha! One dead, now the last! As he turns to Snacks, and you've gotten up.
And I'm going to get a little closer and point up at the hole and be like,
Oh god, the bird people!
What?
and that would be a 6 with my point.
No! Not you, bird people! Then he starts shooting fire up at the bird. No, not today, you filthy sky rats! Giving Snacks, assuming you want to run for your life.
As he does so, he is just chugging that fancy wine he found. He is just had a day.
As the five of you survive and you race out out of the back out of the little crevasse, as you out into this is kind of the main room, but as you exit out into the entry foyer, you see that all of the orcs are kind of milling around and scrambling. And they see you guys.
They're
They
back
see
over
you.
there.
Oh, wait, we're looking for intruders. Have you seen?
Yeah, there's a bunch of bird people flying around. It was horrible. They were shitting on everything. It was
God!
it was
They
the
were all up there, like way up high.
the poopocalypse.
Poopocalypse? Oh, that sounds so incredulous. Why don't you, Wickabee? I saw you point. That means you're acting. Why don't you guys both roll?
Point way up high. Yeah.
Point. That's a good call.
Oh, it's a 6. Natural 6.
Everybody, round up the posse. We got the shit in back. Go, 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 go!
Go, 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 go!
And they all go running towards the stairway up to the up of the caldera. And the five of you fucking. But then, I mean, you kind of exit. And it's time to be cool. Time to be cool. Maybe? Or are you just running?
Uh, uh,
You make it out of the castle, out of the mountain, into the Kobold camp.
All
It's
as
that-
I
just
planned.
That dead stop walk, just.
be cool, guys. Be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything
And
it can be. We're outside of the volcano.
That's very true.
and as you exit, you hear, "Hey, you guys!" And you turn around, and it's the Washer from earlier. How was the thing? Doing to the thing? Are you already back so soon?
Snacks is gonna walk up and just smash the booze bottle across his face.
Fucking thing just fucking drops. Kobold's got a constitution of a wet fucking napkin. So that dude just drops. And they all stop and look at you.
Run!
Whoever picked up the
Oh my
clipboard's
God.
in charge.
And you take off running, I guess.
They just start running.
Great. And they go, and then the kobolds are really confused, and they're like, "Run! Run!" And all the running in a direction. And they're all scrambling in every way and screaming and running and freaking out because they have no idea what's going on as flames are shooting out of the top of the mountain and the orc klaxons start screaming and the entire place goes to shit. But luckily, you five have survived and made it out of Dominal's kingdom. Now, it is a bit of a walk back to the castle, to the kingdom, to your home forest, as you start to return to the familiar sights and sounds that you are so used to. The stink bog, the blade ridges, very sharp stones. It's very unpleasant, but it's home. The whispering, the willow, the wind, and you get to your castle, and your fellow kobolds kind of see you, and they're like,
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're alive. They came back. Oh my, Snacks! Oh, Snacks, you're alive, you made it!
and they're all like pretty amazed because you people know you. You were kind of a pillar in the community a little bit.
We're like, we're so glad that you came back. We thought the restaurant, the B&B, would never open.
Oh no! Don't worry about that. The birds and booze will always be open. That'll never be a problem.
Oh, thank gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Great. And they kind of.
We did lose Clarice. Unfortunately.
Oh, Clarice!
It-
Oh!
And
it's-
fan favorite Clarice was just, and you can really see it. It's a lot. This is gonna hit the community hard. It might take a little while to recover from her loss.
They were
But
making merch of her, I heard.
she had a pin. Yeah, it was great. As you return to the gates opened and you are ushered down through the main hallway this time. You didn't have to scurry through the warrens, but you are welcomed back. And you enter into once again the gilded chambers of Regalis. And my little children, did all 5 of you return?
Somehow.
4? 4?
4, 5. Yes, excellent. Well, we can count. Let's say it's 4.5. Kicks, you try so hard.
Yes, my children, I can sing.
Now, tell me, my little ones, what have you brought me? Please tell me, go ahead. Let's work around Kicks. What have you brought me? What's in your bag?
I take out the shiniest jacket you've ever seen.
It's a pretty jacket. It shines
A little
almost as bright as you.
It's a little small for me, but perhaps when I take human form,
I could cut quite the figure.
Or
Snacks!
or
Oh,
elvish
yes,
form.
Kix?
Or elvish form.
Perhaps a bit more elvish. I could see myself as an elf. Snacks, what have you brought me?
Well, I found this weird pipe thing that has like a some sort of trigger mechanism on it. It looks fancy, but it looked. I mean, it might be something.
An interesting thunder tube. I've heard of these arcane bits of frippery. I'm intrigued. Brink? Noble Brink. Good little Brink. Gimme.
He unrolls the rug, and inside of it are the coin and the gauntlet.
I brought you the double dragon coin, and the rug of abundance, and the gauntlet of the infinite.
And he... Yuck, gauntlet, ew, carpet, ugly. You found a double dragon coin. I thought we'd lost all of these. My brother and I. Better times. Now he's just an asshole. Bling. Wickeby? Treasure, please.
I found this journal here, and the best I can read, it says, one part says, "Today I was very sad. Regalis made fun of me. He said I was dumb and all. My name is dumb and all, not dumb and all."
I did say that.
But there's more. It says, "If only he knew how much I loved him, he wouldn't be so mean to me."
Well, is that my brother's journal?
Yes.
Interesting. That might lead to me having some kind of revelatory emotional catharsis that I may not be ready yet for.
Those are such scary words, sir.
You telling me? I'm only 4,000 years old. I'm not ready to get over my... Don't force me, Mom! Close, bring this home. What do you have for me?
So I have a map of the interior of all of Dominal's domain and everything that he boasts about to all of his guests therein.
What does he boast of? What's so good and interesting about his lair?
I was intrigued by the lava mud pits.
Ooh, he has lava mud pits?
Evidently, it has some sort of toxin cleansing effects and pumice. It would polish your scales.
Ooh, I love a good pumicing. Interesting. Well, now...
I also brought you this egg thing. It's got like fire opals and stuff in it. It's I don't know what it is.
It's beautiful regardless. And he sticks it in his nose.
I also shit in this soup.
That's very good. I appreciate that a lot. Good. Dragon thumbs up. Now, in order to find out which he likes the most, here's the final game. You each have collected level 1, level 2, and level 3 treasures. For level 2 treasures, I hope you have your dice handy. For level 3 treasures, you roll a d8. For level 2 treasures, you roll a d6. And for level 1 treasures, let's just say you roll a d4. So depending on how many treasures you have brought me, pick them up, drop those bones, and roll those dice.
2 5s is a 10.
5 is 10. 8?
It's 10.
Ooh.
I didn't count the soup poop. I just
That's
counted the items.
Probably for the
Good,
best.
though.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. Yeah. Yeah. Not really a treasure. A treasure in my heart.
Can you only have one of each? Or
No.
Okay.
You can have. If you had managed to steal 3 level 3 treasure. Great.
Okay, that's a 16 for me. I rolled an 8 on a D8.
Okay. Brink, did we get yours?
14.
Damn, okay. 14 would have been great. 16 is ungodly. Well,
That jacket is so beautiful.
well,
It's so pretty.
I do
This
love
one
the
shot
idea. I do love the idea of mocking my brother's lair. But let's be real. I've got the best, and we know it. As for his personal thoughts, the little idiot couldn't write his way out of his own his own life would be a mere bedtime story to put me to sleep. If I cared about his thoughts, I'd buy them on DVD. Let's see here. We had Brink. What was it that you got me again? What piece of trash?
There's a coin that reminded you of better times that are gone now.
Ah! Ha! As we say, they're gone now, and best forgotten. And snacks, oh. I've forgotten already what you got me.
I know.
But you, Kix,
Yes?
you know what? And he kind of spin. Well, truly, in my human form, there is nothing better than a fine jacket. And he puts it on, and he looks so fine and so fresh and so clean, and he says, "You, Kix, you will be my special boy, number 1 kobold.
Does this mean I am very best?
You are the best that ever was, like no one was before." And as he brings you close in a big dragon hug, because you're like fucking best friends now, we conclude this wonderful adventure of Kobold Endeavours. With one beautiful kobold uplifted, and the others, look, your gifts were wonderful. But at the end of the day, there can only be one fanciest special lad.
So the rest of us are planning Kix's murder now, right? That's just the kobold way.
Just the kobold way. Yeah, makes sense.
2 days later.
Thank you guys so much. This was a bunch of weirdness. Oh, awesome. Listeners, yeah, I'm sure you've already, viewers rather, I'm sure you've already heard about the excitement that is the Nerdsmith subdrive, but if you have enjoyed this, you will certainly enjoy all the other amazing Nerdsmith content coming at you in every single direction. So please subscribe, join us, and check it out. Why don't we do a round, and why don't you tell everybody where you can be found? Starting with our big winner.
I'm Josh, also Mini Vizzini. I do some stuff with the Cantata Pensophical, and happy to hang out with you guys.
Awesome, man. Boop, boop, boop.
My name is Joe. I'm Edgar Allan Joe on Twitter. I do Dear DM, and I was also part of the Cantata Pensophical for a while, and that's about it. Oh, Countless Heroes, too.
Radical.
I'm Rev. You can find me at Rev Deshane, and I am the host and DM of the Crit Show, where we play Monster of the Week.
I am Kyle. You can find me at xgrimsby on the Twitter, and I am one of the Nerdsmith directors. I am on Wand Radio, Shenanigans, which will be back tomorrow night, and Countless Heroes. I edited the Nerdsmith cookbook that you can find if you subscribe.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
And I'm John. You can find me on Twitter at JL_Grillo, but there's not much to see there.
Just you. That's all they need, baby.
Oh, so nice.
And I'm Collin Kelly. I am the GM Champions of the Earth, which we'd love for you to check out. I also write comic books. If you like comic books, you can check out our newest release, which is Star Trek Year 5 from IDW. It's out now. And I think that if you stay tuned to the Nerdsmith universe, you may find a way to perhaps find yourself a copy or two. Who can tell? Now, let's do our last bit of business, which is we have a winner. We have a winner for the contests. Hopefully, we will be informed. Our winner for tonight's roll is Rachius. Yes, outrageous. Reach out to us, someone, and we will make sure that you for your outrageous ability to be here tonight, which we appreciate so much. Everyone, be sure to tune in tomorrow night for a Wild West D&D game that's 5th edition, hosted by Matthew Siebert. Wild West 5th edition? Well, yeehaw!
That'll be at 12 noon.
12 noon, okay.
12 noon PST.
Show up with your spurs on and be ready for to get dusty. Until then, thank you all very much, and thank you guys for letting me dragon. It's kind of something I'm super into. So, and I really appreciated all of your amazing treasures. Thank you for basically scratching my bag itch, because I love gold. All right, guys. Everyone, have the best. And fans, friends, we'll catch you in the future. Ciao. Right, we wave.